Dodge Tomahawk is a game I created to play with some of my subscribers and channel members, and in this video I'm going to just explain how it's played. I'm also going to give some tips for anyone who wants to organize this with their own friends, their posse or their crew, and if you do end up doing that, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. Dodge Tomahawk is basically like Dodgeball, but well, with tomahawks. A good spot for this is in Thieves Landing, as it is close to the fence, where you can purchase tomahawks for $4. The field of play here is going to be on the bridge, and to make things fair, each team or each player on either side will have different starting points. For team A or player A, it will be here on the north side of the bridge, and for team B or player B, it will be here, the third pier in from the south side of the bridge. The game is pretty simple. Each player will have 3 to 4 tomahawks. All of these tomahawks will be placed on the center of the bridge on either side of the barrel. Your team or yourself will not be able to pass over the barrel into the other person's side. If you do, you will be disqualified. Before the game begins, each player or each team will position their tomahawks just before the barrel on their side. You can kind of see a line on both sides where you will place your tomahawks. Both players will then return to their side of the bridge and wait for the game to start. There will be a countdown, and then I or one of the mods will fire a gun and the game will begin. You'll have to rush in to get your tomahawks. Remember, you can't cross over the barrel or you will be disqualified. But once you have your tomahawks picked up, well, have at it. You can pick up any tomahawks that are on the bridge on your side of the bridge, but you cannot leave the bridge to pick up any other tomahawks or go to the fence to buy more. If you are in a game, you cannot leave the bridge for any circumstances or you will be disqualified. If you are killed by a tomahawk, you will respawn outside of the bridge, and then you can just go make your way to one of the 2 viewing areas on either side of the bridge. Do your best not to aggro any of the gang in Thieves Landing, and if you do aggro on them, just let them kill you and then just respawn. A few ground rules before any player starts. You will have to remove all of your cards. It doesn't matter if they affect it or not. There can be no cards for anyone that's playing this game. To remove your cards, just press L1 to pull up your menu, and then press triangle, and then just remove each of your ability cards. The only weapon you can use are tomahawks, obviously. And you can't use any tonics or anything that will give you gold cores. So you have to have white rings and you have to have white cores, so it is an even fight. All players will need to be in offensive mode also, and to change that, just go into online options, and then you should see playing style and just make sure that's on offensive. All players also need to be able to hear whatever instructions are given by the person that's running this. So if this is a stream, for example, you'd want to be able to listen to the stream while I'm running this. But if you're organizing this in your own group, well, you'd want to be able to have a party chat or a Discord chat or something like that. If you want to organize this with your own posse or your Discord, you might need to double check that everyone has done the prep. If you want to check that everyone has removed their ability cards, just find each of their player names in the list and then just view ability loadout. To double check that people are all in offensive, all you have to do is like aim at them and you will see a shield icon if they are in defensive, so then they can just change out. Tonics and gold cores aren't as big a deal in this particular game, as a tomahawk will kill you one shot up close no matter what, but it is at the distance that you're going to notice that the rings or the cores might give them a little bit of an edge. And that's pretty much it. You can kind of mix this up as well if you're playing teams. You can have it that if you kill another player from another team, it brings back one of your teammates onto your team, just like Dodgeball. But in this video, I just wanted to give like a basic understanding of the concept so that we can easily play this in our community. Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comments. Also, if you have any other games that you play with your friends or your posse, why not let me know below in the comments also. And that's it. Happy tomahawking.